Hey Raiders, Shawnee Jones here. I'm a second-year culinary management student at Northwest Florida State. This week for Tasty Thursday, I'm going to be making tacos. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little spin on it and I'm gonna do a taco meal prep. Enough for 5 days or more if you like. So let's get started. I have all my ingredients laid out to make my taco meat. So I have a pound of ground chicken. You can use ground beef or you could use ground turkey. It's up to you. I also have a teaspoon of minced garlic. I'm using minced garlic from a refrigerated container, but if you want to, you could chop it up yourself. I also have half of a minced onion, a medium-sized onion. And then I have taco seasoning that comes in a package. If you want to use your own seasonings, that's great too. The package says to use 2/3 cup of water, but I'm going to use 2/3 cup of chicken broth, just to punch up that flavor. So when we get back, we're going to start making our meal. So I've already started sauteing my onions and my garlic over a medium heat. You want to saute them until they're translucent, they're clear. And I've got them to that point right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my protein, which is my ground chicken. And again, if you wanna use ground turkey or ground beef, you can do that. So I'm gonna pop that in there. And I'm gonna break it up. You can mix it up to incorporate your onion and your garlic. So while that's cooking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 2/3 cup of chicken broth and I'm going to add my taco seasoning. Now you can use water, 2/3 cup of water, that's perfectly fine. And say you're using beef, you could use beef broth. Or again, just water. So I'm gonna mix that up. And I'm just gonna let this set off to the side until we need it. I'm gonna punch that heat up to a medium to medium high to get this brown really good. And I'm gonna continue to tend to this while this browns and we'll be back. So my chicken is browned, and now it's time to add my taco seasoning and beef broth mixture. Now what's gonna happen is we're gonna bring this to a boil. I'm gonna mix it up, bring it to a boil, and then I'm gonna kick down the heat and let it simmer for about 3 to 4 minutes. So you want to leave it simmered uncovered. So anything like the extra liquid will dry up. So when we come back, we're going to take our chicken mixture and we're going to start building those tacos. So it's time to build our tacos. And I have created an assembly line, if you will. I have my ground chicken taco meat. I'm gonna be using black beans. I have romaine lettuce, which I've cut up, cherry tomatoes, sliced jalapenos, diced red onions, shredded sharp cheddar, or you can use Monteray Jack or a Mexican blend, any kind that you like. Homemade salsa, or you can use jarred. I also have taco sauce and sour cream. But before we get started, I want to show you a couple different options in regards to the containers that you're going to use. Now there are containers like these, and I got both of these at Walmart. One is oblong, if you will, and square, and it has no compartments. This one is round, and it has one large compartment and two small. They come in packs of 10 to 15, and they're roughly $10 for a package. Either way, however you decide to build these to-go tacos, you're gonna need to use little containers for your condiments because you don't wanna put your condiments right in there because your lettuce and your other veggies are gonna get soggy. So if we use the round one, depending upon how much meat you wanna use, you can determine which slot you're gonna put them in. So I'd rather have more veggies than meat, so I'm gonna use the smaller slot for my meat. I'll put that in there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my lettuce because I'll lean more toward a taco salad. So that will be the mainstay. And then I'll add my black beans, my cherry tomatoes, and I suggest not cutting them up because the juices inside will make your lettuce soggy. And then you can put your sliced jalapenos, your diced red onion, and the cheese I would put in this compartment because I don't want that cheese getting soggy. And then what I would do is I would use these containers to put my condiments, like my salsa, taco seasoning, taco sauce, and then sour cream. And now I also got these. They're mini cups with lids. They come in a package of 50, and I think they were less than $2, so that'll last you quite a while. So you could actually take these and pop them right on the top there. And boom, you have a to-go container. Now, if you decide that you're going to use this option, you can put your ground beef in here, along with your beans if you use them. And I would just stop right there and use a baggie to put my veggies because you don't want those veggies getting near the meat because it's gonna make them soggy. And then just put all your veggies inside your bag like that. Put that off to the side, and then you could actually do another container for your cheese. Pop that on. And then put all your condiment containers in there. And there you have it. It's like tacos to go, 2 different ways. Now, if you decide that you don't want to do a taco salad and you want to add flour tortillas or corn tortillas, I suggest putting these in a plastic baggie as well. And it's as easy as grabbing a couple, folding them up, and putting them in there. And then you could literally just, there you go. Or if you're, this is great if you're taking it to work or to school, but if you're at home, they're obviously okay right in the package that they're up. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on taco meal prep for the week. Take care, see you next time.